Hey guys, it's Pat from Pat's Brewery, and it's been a bit of a long day, so I'm going to be pouring myself a beer from Mr. Brew Bit. Sure. So this is the third beer from Rick, and it is his Stout at 4.6%. So it's been bottle conditioned. I don't think I've seen a video for this one. I did go through your archive, Rick, just to see if you released it in the last couple of months or so. I don't think you have, so nothing to go on. So if you have done a video, or you are going to do a video, look forward to seeing that. As I say, I have been doing a few things in the bar today, so while we're drinking this, I'll talk to you all about that. So let's get this poured. His test. Oh yes. Ooh yes, that's going to be a nice one. I can already tell. It's already going to be a good one. Smells so good. What we've been doing recently, we've been doing some close-ups. Let's do some close-ups. So, black as night, as a good stout should be. Lovely bit of carbonation in there. Nice head. Yeah, just an off-whitey brown colour in the head, so spot on. With regards to the nose, I'm getting plenty of chocolate in there. I wouldn't be surprised. Did you add some cocoa nibs to this one, Rick? I'm definitely getting a lot of chocolate just in the smell. So. Ooh, yes, I mean, spot on. So, it's got a little bit of a tang to it. I think that's from the bottle conditioning, but not sure if you would have got from the close-up, but you know, the head's got kind of a little, it's kind of creamy, but also because of the bottle carbonation, as I say, it's got a little bit of a tang, but nice multi-flavourings. What's that? That's nice. Thank you very much, Rick. That's a really nice beer. But why is it well deserved? And you know, some of you eagle-eye fans may have noticed that the beer engine has just been moved over slightly this way. It will be going back this way at some point. But the reason why it's been moved is that I've actually done a little bit of reworking from the beer engine. So it had been leaking a little bit or dripping onto the countertop here, which is why we've got the glasses out. And so I took it apart and had a bit of a clean. What it was that, yeah, I hadn't really been maintaining my beer engine properly for a little while, sadly. And what happens when you leave things about, a bit of mould and bits and pieces. It's okay, I've not run anything for it for a while, I've not been drinking mould or anything, but you know, you gotta look after your toys, don't you? So we took it all apart and gave it a good clean today. I didn't film any of it because, well, there's other people out there that have done better videos than what I would do with regards to that. Just going to call out Dude's Brew. He's done a couple of videos on beer engine maintenance and bits, so if you are interested, everyone go over to Dude's Brew's channel and check that out. But also, while I was in the midst of this, I think I may have spoken before about how I was getting a little bit tired of having to do a beer in a box with the beer engine, just because I didn't think that it was I wasn't getting the life out of it as I wanted with regards to that beer. You've got to drink it even though, yeah, beer in a box will last longer than, say, just a standard cask, which would have to be drunk in a couple of days. Beer in a box does last longer, especially if you do the whole disconnections and bits. I was just getting a little bit, I wasn't overly happy with the product after a while, so I've decided to go over to the keg method, where you connect the keg on extremely low PSI, 0.5 of a PSI, maybe 1 PSI or something like that, and connect it to your beer engine instead. I've added a drum guest fitting which has a single direction, which I believe stops any pullback or drawback. I may have done it right, I may have done it wrong. Only time will tell, really. At the moment, what I've connected it to is I've got an old keg of porter in there, which I'm not really in the mood for at the moment. It's been there for a while, so I've just connected that all up and I've had a go. So I'll give you a little bit of a view of what we've got. So this is the old connector. It's got a V connector, which I'm going to probably keep, just in case I do go over to a brew in a bag again. What I can do is I'll probably cut this and then do a connection from this to the new hose. So this was running from the kegerator out through here, and basically I just switched the pipes out, and you can see it'll go down the back there. I've got to do some cable ties to keep it out of the way. On the back here, and then we've got a drum guest one way, which stops any of the beer being drawn back this way, and then into the beer engine. So it seems to be working. Obviously the keg, I did depressurise it, but there is quite a bit of carbonation in the liquid anyway. So yeah, it's not exactly. There's a lot of carbonation and carbon dioxide bubbles in there, which has meant that this has kind of started filling up with CO2 bubbles, but all seems to be working okay. So yeah, that's what we've been up to today, and that is why the beer is well deserved. Yeah, lovely malty chocolatey. Lovely, lovely beer. I haven't done a regular stout for quite a while. I'm normally always doing a milk stout, or a bourbon stout or something like that. Whereas this, as far as I'm aware, is a standard stout, and it really does taste nice. So I might be in contact, Rick, just to get the recipe off you for this. I am planning on doing an oat stout for Oktoberfest, which I guess again is the closest that I'll again come to doing a standard stout this year. But I think, yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's only a hint of coffee. I'm not getting loads of it. When I say coffee, I mean roastiness. You know, there's a subtle roastiness, chocolate and malt. What more could you ask for? So, if you're also saying, but surely just sorting out your beer engine can't be that tiresome, what else have you been up to with regards to, you know, your brewery and bits and pieces? Well, sadly not that much. Gonna hopefully be getting a brew on the go end of May. Don't think I'll be getting round to it before then. So there will probably be a bit of a drop in videos unless something else interesting comes up. Something I have been doing though today as well is I have been boxing up some beers I'm going to be sending out. I don't know if these beers are going to be going out to any brew tubers. Effectively, the beers that I've done, none of them are my recipes. It's the pumpkin spice latte, the Sierra Nevada clone, and the Marzen that is Owen from the Hop Edition podcast. It's his recipe. So I kind of go, it's not my beers really, so I don't necessarily feel like I'm in a place that I should send them out to be reviewed as such. But I have happened to mention to a few people that I work with that I do homebrew and I do beer mail, so I think there's going to be you know, quite a few of the bottles that I've put together will be going up to the people that I work with. So there might be a few that I send out, but we'll see. Don't worry though, guys. The Pattoberfest beers for this year will be going out to the brew tubers to, you know, feel like you guys are just as involved as anyone else that comes to Pattoberfest with us here. Yeah, I think that'll about do us. Again, lovely beer, Rick. Very appreciated. And I'll catch you all next time. Cheers.